So more 8s, and this time it's in the Temple Challenge Cup, not for schools or junior clubs, but for university. Harvard University, there on the far side, in the crimson, and on the right-hand side, it's Oxford Brookes University A crew. Terrific matchup between Harvard, a chance to kind of rehabilitate their season after the disappointment of not making the final of the IRAs, the Intercollegiate Rowing Association Championships, the National Championships of American University, and Oxford Brookes A. Well, Oxford Brookes, the holders of this event, Kath.
It's a great matchup, isn't it? They've both been looking really sharp in previous rounds and haven't been tested. And so today, I think lots of us are waiting to see this race. You know, this could be putting down a marker for who's going to go kind of through the next couple of days. It's a really hot one, isn't it? It's been on everyone's races to watch today. And at the moment, Oxford Brookes are perhaps sneaking a canvas out, but very sharp in both crews coming out of the island.
So we're now back live with this race, and you can see the crew from Oxford Brookes on the left-hand side of your picture do have a slight lead over the men from Boston, Harvard, coached by Patrick LePage, part of the famous LePage family, been rowing at Henley for a long, long time. I think Pat LePage's grandfather was even in the 1948 Olympics. This is a combination, the Harvard crew, of their 1V and 2V, but we're looking at Oxford Brookes now, and they look very snappy on the front end, traditional Oxford Brookes style.
Absolutely, got the confidence, haven't they, what to do in the middle of the race here when it's tight. They know how to kind of race that and make sure you're staying really sharp when you're being asked questions, but not tightening up. So great kind of quick application of power there at the front, very, very efficient in what they're doing. And I reckon they've probably got another couple of moves that they may still need to bring out further down the course. They've got 3 Dutch members of this crew. They've got, they're coming into this incredible Oxford Brookes squad and the experience of so long now, knowing how to race Henley and come out on the right side of it. But also they've all learnt their rowing in lots of different places before coming here.
So we're looking at Harvard at the top of your picture. The Crimsons from Boston in the USA row on the Charles River. Their legendary coach, Harry Parker, sadly now not with us, but saw Harvard to so many successes at Henley Regatta. But really, it's a new era, and Oxford Brookes are the university in pole position. I was talking to Freddie Davison, the British world champion, and he said one of the things that struck him when he rode his year at Brookes was he went there and you start from zero, you start from scratch. It doesn't matter what name you are, it doesn't matter what you've won. New season, new year. And he said also everybody rows in the same singlet. It's not like Oxford or Cambridge, you get a special blue or something like that. They all wear the same one-piece top. And he said he thinks that speaks volumes about Oxford Brookes rowing.
The culture, the squad, there's definitely a really strong connection, a sense of belonging once you're inside that camp, and a sense that it works, that you believe in the programme, that you believe in the coaching, you believe in Henry Balashweb, you believe in what's worked for those before is going to work for you. So, you know, going into a race like this, we're coming up against the Harvard crew, the psychology is really important. They're not at all bowed. They actually kind of think, look, we've got more experience on this course, we know what to do, and that's paying off for them.
Oxford Brookes come through. I can just see them in the distance, around about 500-600 metres to go. Harvard still going hard back there.
They've got Cameron Bakey at 7, who's a freshman at Harvard, who actually went to local Reading Bluecoat School, and he's the first one from there to go to the US for rowing. So although I'm sure he's enjoying being back on home waters, he's perhaps not quite enjoying the position he's in at the moment, but great to see him back racing here.
A lot of work for the stroke of the Harvard crew. Owen Markowitz at first, well, you can just see him there just in front of the cocks. At first he was an avid street ball player from West Philly. After a street scuffle, his mum said, that's enough of street ball, Owen, you're off to go in Canada, with his uncle Philippe, who introduced him to rowing, and he's never looked back since. So there's the stroke of Harvard. He's got a lot of work to do if Harvard can get back on Brookes, because Brookes look well into their rhythm. They're handling this strong headwind really well. Very snappy on the catch, nice clean out of the finishes, coming past the enclosures. And Harvard are battling all the way though, Kath.
Oh yeah, they're putting in the final sprints. They have to do that. So a quick look across from the bowman there to see can they get close at Joshua Brangan, but they can barely see the stern of the Oxford Brookes crew. They're going again, they're lifting it again. They're having another go. Oxford Brookes are watching them, matching everything all the way. Harvard are coming again, they're going to lift. Not going to be enough.
So Oxford Brookes come through to the finish, just about 2/3 of a length ahead of their opponents from Boston, Harvard University. Decent win in a tough race for the Oxford Brookes A crew.